is good, Vibe Gang? Is your boy right here with another one. At F, featuring Sasha Sloan. Only is the track. We're continuing with the album. So far, so freaking good. Every album always starts off the same way with NF, man. He starts going crazy in the beginning, and then he gives you a little bit of everything in his albums, and that's what I like about NF. It's not only just one thing specifically; it's different subjects and different. It's just all fire. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Federico, got the beat. I'm sorry, my energy's a little bit low. They just blocked one of my Elvis videos, and I was going to the comment to find the person that requested it to let them know, hey, they blocked it. I'm disputing it. Let's see what happens, and hopefully in a couple of days they'll release it and you can watch it. But then I was reading through the comments and I saw some. It's just a couple of comments and it just bothered me, just a little bit. Like people scream freedom of speech and First Amendment this and First Amendment that and all that crap. But then you want to come and censor me out of all people. All right, that's cool. People don't like that I roast. I apologize for where I was brought up. The way I was raised, roasting was part of everything. No one took offense to it. No one, we weren't that sensitive back in the day. Back in my day, we really wasn't. You could say the most horrific thing to somebody back in the day, and they just, all right. That's why I slept with your mama and some stupid shit like that. But it don't matter. It's all in fun. We know it's all in fun. We don't mean nothing, absolutely nothing by it. But I forget whatever we in and all the sensitivity and all this other stuff. I get it. Cool. I apologize for being me. How about that? I apologize for using my platform to be me. It's all good. Do I go to your job and knock the fucking cheeseburgers out your hand? No, I don't. So relax. Because your ice cream machine never works. How about all the donations that I give you guys? Every time I round it up to $15, use that money to fix the ice cream machine. NF. I just needed to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. NF. Sasha Sloan. Only. It is on you. Let's go.
I can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. I can't be the only.
Yeah. Does anybody feel like me? Show of hands. I don't need a lot. I just wanna find my peace. Yeah. Why you throwing rocks? Oh, you wanna kill my dreams? Okay, tell me everything I'm not. You think I didn't know those things? Always been a little lost and I still might be. Life's hard, but it's okay. Watching the comments feels like I'm at a court date. How could I complain when
watching the comments like I'm in a court date? Come on, son. He's shy. He's by himself. He feels like he's by himself. He wants to see there's other people that can relate to the struggles that he goes through in his day-to-day life. There was a comment down below in one of my NF videos saying that I need to shut up and I need to listen to what he's saying. Like that, I could go ahead and understand exactly what NF is saying. This is what you have to understand. I'm an NF fan, absolutely, 110%. I interpret his music the way I interpret it. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. If there's information to correct something that I said, there's many ways that the message could be sent to me. Pretty much stating what he really meant by a certain phrase or certain bar or whatever it is that he said. I've been told many times, no, Ray, this is what he meant by this, yada, yada, yada. Cool. But to go to the comment section and disrespect my integrity and disrespect me as a person is unnecessary, and I don't understand why even get to that point. There's constructive criticism, and that's just being an asshole. I get constructive criticism about the whole entire NF journey that I've started from the first album till now, and it just gives me more information. I don't need to look into no NF website or anything like that to look into information about this man when first of all I hear his lyrics and 9 times out of 10 I'm fucking right in what he's saying, and then the comment section fills me in about his background and all this other stuff. Okay? Let's get that straight.
Be life's hard, but it's okay. Watching the comments feels like I'm at a court date. How could I complain with a house like this and a car like that in the driveway? Half of what I say kinda feels like a dream that I'm gonna wake from someday. Wishing that I prayed a little more often and put more time into my fate. Traveling my brain, whoa, might find damage and no grace. Things that I hold on to, but I won't say. Things that I won't let go, so I chain my soul to the heartbreak. Having a nice day.
Oh, things I can't let go, so I let my chain get tied in the heartbreak. Come on, bro. You see the metaphors that he uses is insanely fucking fire. It's just a different type of writing skill where there's proper grammar. I don't even want to say it like that because it's gonna make it sound like crazy. But it's more of poetry than really rapping. Like he's rapping, of course he's rapping. But it's like almost like a Pac type of rap. That's the way I feel. It feels like, I know the conversation don't compare enough to... I ain't fucking comparing enough to nobody. Fuck. I'm just saying how Pac, it was more poetry the way he was rapping. It was more meaningful because he used, proper grammar in some of his things and alliteration and everything like that. It was just sounded more poetry than anything else. When NF raps, that's how he raps. He raps like a poetic. Not saying that he raps like Tupac. I'm saying that he raps poetically. Where it hits harder because you're rapping about something that a lot of people go through. That shit's fire. You ain't the only one.
Things that I hold on to, but I won't say. Things that I won't let go, so I chain my soul to the heartbreak. Having a nice day, that's not an average in my case. Don't like cameras in my face, glamour, it's all fake. Love my job, but it might seem odd that I'm here cause I hate fame. Yeah, pain might get to me, throwing threats at me. They can't tell, disconnecting me. It's affecting me, hide that well. They'll write text to me, but don't check on me. Find myself always questioning what comes next for me. I can't be the only.
Flow switches. The boy can sing. He's got vehiculars. Lyrically blending everything together and going from rapping to a certain cadence and then switching it to a singing with a completely different cadence. It's completely crazy. And Sasha Sloan, if that's you doing that singing in the background, that harmonizing in the background, that is unique as hell. I like it. It's aesthetically sounds very fucking good with this song. Hold on, son.
Always questioning what comes next for me. I can't be the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only.
Yeah. If you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are? When you look at life and you talk about yours, do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark, living and playing the part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow? That's what it does.
I'm gonna have to bring it back. I'm gonna have to bring it back and break it down because that is important what he just said.
Yeah. If you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are?
You cannot trust anybody else unless you trust yourself. How can you expect to have full trust of another person when you can't even trust yourself? Trust in your talent, trusting in whatever it is that you do, that you are going to succeed. Trust in that. You don't have it. So how you expect other people to have that type of trust in you? Or do you trust other people? Talk to them, please, Anna.
Yeah. If you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are? start. When you look at life and you talk about yours, do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark? Living and playing a part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow. That's what it does, ain't it? Don't
Leaving playing a part, knowing that regret will come back to you tomorrow. And that's the thing. Like, I don't understand. Everybody plays a part in this world. If you do your part and I do my part and we do it to the full extent of our part, this world's going to be great. There's people that doubt themselves, that don't want to do it because they feel like it's pointless. I'm not going to be successful at it. You're already starting off with a negative. Already going into the situation with a negative mind is the most horriblest thing to do. People do it all the fucking time. They do it. Be yourself. If you're playing a part, hold on, because
hide in the dark, living and playing a part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow.
They've been playing a part. So playing a part in the sense of you're doing something in your path, in your career that you don't want to do, but you just play the part, knowing that you're going to regret that part that you played in that section in your life. But sometimes people gotta do what they gotta do in order to get that light. It's about once you have that light, what are you gonna do with it? That's what it is. I want a rapper to come up and like do this trap, like this mumble, not mumble, but mumble. This rap that has no meaning. I want one of them to just one day come up with a song in the same lane as NF, to see how much his fame drops from doing a song like that. We've seen what happened when a lyrical rapper goes out there and starts doing this mumble shit. Their career takes a nosedive. What's gonna happen to the mumble rapper that all of a sudden comes out with some content that you're like, wow, that was a classic. That's a classic right there. What's gonna happen to his career? Let's see that happen backwards, just to see.
Bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark, living and playing a part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow. That's what it does, ain't it? Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life, I guess we're all foolish, running after what we think will make us happy till it falls through, and then we find out later it ain't what we wanted, so we give up on it, then we pile the garbage, and we watch it grow and find a drug to numb it till we hit the point that we can barely function. Am I motivated? Is my music dated? Would I be the same if I was medicated? Even therapists say I need medication. I avoid it though because I'm scared to take it. Am I the only one that has a loaded gun? Full of doubts and memories to overcome, and I complain about them when they shoot at me, but I know truthfully I like to load them up and let them.
Oh my God! The whole bullet, using the bullet gun scheme as, you know, there's a lot of shit that I could put in. I could load up this gun with all my insecurities and my depressions and my demons. Why? Like, he's talking about shooting at him, like the bullet's gonna hit him, but that's insecurity hitting you, depression hitting you and everything, but you're the one loading up your own gun to give you the ammo to shoot yourself. It took me a minute to get to that point. I'm just letting y'all niggas know right now. But that shit right there is so fucking crazy because that's so goddamn fucking true. Like, we load up our own guns. We load up our own guns to shoot ourselves in the fucking foot. How about we try loading up our guns with something else? How about we don't even load up our guns? How about we put the gun back inside the safe and not touch it until it's necessary? Let's stop loading up our guns and let's start using our fucking brains. Everybody out there, you're talented at something. I'm a firm believer in that everybody in this world, everybody has a specific talent that they're good at. I believe that everybody has a talent. Whether it's small or big, it doesn't matter. It's a talent and you're the only one that can do it that way. Or not the only one, but you're one of the ones that can do it that well. Why don't we all just start following what we're good at? What we love to do? Because what he's talking about right now is being in that rat race. Going in circles, doing the same shit over and over again to try to make it to that top mark and busting your ass trying to make it up there and it's not going anywhere. You're in a rat race. You're going in fucking circles, man. You're never going to find that cheese if you keep on going in circles. Find that corner, get into that motherfucking line, turn, make a right, make a left, and they go through the bushes and you're out of it. But over and over doing the same thing, this is what you're doing. And all you're doing, this is time. This is the clock going in circles. And all you're doing is wasting that fucking time going in circles. Learn how to get out that fucking bubble and go find something else and do what you're good at. And do it expeditiously. I don't even know if that's a fucking word. But do it to the most and the best that you can do it. Push yourself to do better. And watch how your life changes for the better. Because you think you want the shit. You think you want the fame, and you think you want the money, and you think you want all this. Until there's cameras in your faces, until your privacy is completely public now. Then you have no privacy. You're getting screwed over by this guy, so you can go get screwed by this guy. So you start making a move thinking it's going to be the right move, but that nigga's as worse as this motherfucker. So you're screwing yourself 3 ways from Sunday. You don't love your life. That's when you get your depressions coming. That's when you get your addictions coming. That's when you start falling in that hole that you need to numb yourself not to feel that pain no more. And all you have to do is just do what makes you happy. Whether you get rich of it or not, it doesn't matter. That is not what matters. What matters is if you mentally are happy and are you doing something in this world that you're leaving a stamp on positively. That's what fucking matters. Not everybody can be famous. Not everybody can be in the public's eye like that. Not everybody has it in them. You can have the talent, but if you don't have that type of willing to live that type of life, then it's not for you. Do what makes you happy. And I get it, money, very important thing in life. It is. Unfortunately, it is. I'd rather do what I love to do and be broke. I wouldn't say broke. I'd rather do what I like to do and live comfortable, like lower than comfortable, in the okay spot, than me have $1 million billion in my bank account and have to deal with shit like that. You're not living life. Talk to them, NF.
The memories to overcome, and I complain about them when they shoot at me, but I know truthfully I like to load them up and let them. That's so sad to see, that's so sad to see. I need help, they talk passively, then come after me. By myself, lost that half of me. God, there has to be someone else, don't feel bad for me. I just can't believe that I'm the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't.
And you know what's crazy about this song too? Everything that he's saying in a rapper, in a performer's point of view. This is a good song for other rappers to listen to. Because how many of these rappers out like in the industry that is always in the public eye? They're always out, like you see a post of them on Instagram and Twitter like at least 30 to 40 times a day. Do you think that rapper is being in that limelight and he probably inside doesn't like it? You think that maybe if he listens to something like this, maybe it'll make him at least feel like he's not the only one? That there's somebody else out there that is going through it and is explaining it to me, to every feeling, to every fiber of feeling that I have while I'm going through this. It could be very therapeutic for them. And maybe they'll learn something of, you know what, maybe money is not everything. Maybe I need to focus a little bit more on what's making me happy and getting stuff off my chest and releasing all that stress out into my music. I would think it will work. I think, honestly, it will be something beneficial for another artist, whether it be rap or singing, to listen to this and actually, find a way out of the craziness. Maybe you need to hear something like this to be like, you know what? I'm out of here. You never know, man. You never know. It's all about mental health. It's all about getting better. All there's always about. Anything that you do is to better yourself. Sometimes we get lost in the way. Sometimes, we're all humans. We all fuck up. And a lot of people, that's a saying that's getting old. I'm just human. But if you break it down to a science, What do you expect from us? What do you expect from us? We're all just doing the best that we can do to survive in this world. In that process, we're gonna mess up. Where no one's perfect. And I don't think no one wants to be perfect. You know how much pressure that'll be? But mental health should be the first thing that anybody that's going into a career like that, of fame, that's the one thing that you have to have on check. Because that could go south real quick. But once you get your mind right, you'll start making right decisions. You start moving the right ways. Forget about it. Everything you get from that point on is well deserved and honestly earned. With no bullshit in the middle. NF always makes me talk a lot, man. That is always good. But another 30-minute video. Jesus Christ.
The only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only. There's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know. There's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know I can't be the only one who's lonely.
I think this is one of my favorite NF songs, and I'm going to tell you why I think this is my favorite NF song. This song right here, it's, first of all, very well put together. When it comes to the chorus, when it comes to the beat, when it comes to the lyrics, when it comes to the vocals, schemes, cadence, all that. Beautifully made. The message could work for anybody. And that's what I love about it. I sit here and I start thinking anybody could be going through that type of struggle. You could be a star at your job. You could be the person that everyone looks at your job because you are the best at what you do. Doesn't always necessarily have to be cameras and paparazzi, shit like that around you. But that, if you could take it in many different ways. Like, I know some words and some phrases that he uses is specifically for artists. Like, it kind of goes better on an artist than somebody else. But essentially, he's saying the same thing. And it's all about mental health. It's all about getting your mind right. Making sure you good first before you go out there and start doing what you do. Use the music as therapy. That's what I like to say. Anything that you do, that you love to do it as your therapy. Do it as your medication. Do it as what's going to help you stay away from losing your mind completely. Whether it be drug addiction, whether it be an eating addiction, whether it be depression, whether it be whatever it is. Find what you're good at. Do what you do. Focus on just that. Focus on making your craft better no matter what it is. Like I said, not everybody has to be famous. Not everybody wants to be famous. But do what makes you happy. And do it 110% every single day. Everything else is going to fall into place. That's just how it works. Everything will fall into place. It's just patience and time. That's the only two things that you have to give up. Is patience and time. Stop thinking about it. Stop worrying about it when this is going to happen. Or when am I going to... Don't worry about any of that. Worry about you. Worry about what's going to make you happy. Fix you, your family's issues, and all that. Get all that working right. Like a well-oiled machine. Get that working right before you start thinking that you're going to take a bigger part in whatever it is that you do. You're not going to go in there with the right mind. You're going to go in there doubting yourself. You're going to go in there, worried and anxiety going crazy because you don't know what's gonna happen. All that shit in a, like what did Martin Lawrence say? Put that shit in a box and throw it in the ocean. Don't even worry about that stuff. Worry about you. Fix you. You fix you, I guarantee people, it's going to get better. Just time and patience. It's all you need. It's hard. Trust me. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth every bit of it. I know I talk a lot in my videos, but I try to I don't want to hold back any information that I feel will be good for somebody to hear. I don't want to do that, and that's why I talk a lot in my videos and stuff like that. Because there's maybe sometimes, not when I'm joking and shit, but when I'm actually trying to talk, I feel like the information that I give, if it, like I said, if it helps one person, I did my job. Because I wanted somebody that I could relate to. I wanted somebody that I could watch and that's really gonna be I connect with, because we're going through the same thing. I've always wanted that. I didn't really find it on YouTube, but I'm happy there's a lot of you that are saying that I help you guys out on a daily basis with this, because it means the world to me. You don't understand how much it means to me when I hear that, because I don't think I never came in here thinking that I was going to come and help somebody in their life. I never would have thought that. I never would have thought I would have been at 44,000 subscribers. I would have never thought any of this would happen. I took a chance. I said, fuck it. And I threw caution against the wind, and I said, I'm going to do it, and if I fail, I fail. But I don't want to say I failed without even trying first. So now that I got a little bit of a voice here on YouTube, or just a little, not, I feel like that I'm here for a reason. I'm here to help, even if it's one person a day. I just want to help them, because I know I've been there. I've been there, and I needed to hear this type of shit. And I didn't. I wasn't hearing it from nobody but my wife. And my wife, like I said, she will always be part of me. Because of her is why I got my life now. If it wasn't for her, I would have not had any of this. And I want to be that for you guys if you guys don't have it. That's all. That's all I really want to do. So let's get back to this before your boy starts crying. I'm telling you, man, my man NF always coming with bangers after banger with his albums, bro. That man isn't playing around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being patient with me. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you guys actually being part of my legitimate, like, you're actually in my heart, and you guys are my family. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Like I said, constructive criticism is one thing. Disrespecting is something completely different. So if we could just try to keep it a little bit clean in the comment section, and you coming at me, because I know when someone's joking, and I know when someone's just being a complete douchebag. I can tell the difference when I'm roasting and everything. If I see their roasting getting a little bit like it's not no more joking, that's when it stops. Because now I understand that person cannot take a joke, and that's all that it is. But I appreciate all the constructive criticism when you guys push me back in the right direction, or you guys inform me on something that I didn't know that made me understand his other music that I did after that. I appreciate you guys just helping me out through this journey and giving me the information I need. I love all of you. I got one more coming tonight, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.